Samara, Russia, having intentionally steered England into what's widely considered the weaker half of the World Cup's knockout bracket. Coach Gareth Southgate is now casting the upcoming quarterfinal against Sweden as bloody difficult. Southgate sent out a crew of reserves who lost 1-0 to Belgium in their group stage finale, and after both teams survived scares in the round of 16, Belgium now faces Brazil while England meets a Sweden side that gets far less respect. Harry Kane, left, and Gareth Southgate celebrate their victory over Colombia in the round of 16. Francisco Leong, AFP, Getty Images. But Sweden got to this same point by playing smart and unselfish soccer. Sweden are a team I respect hugely, Southgate said Wednesday. You know, we've not got a good record against them. I think we've always underestimated them. They've got good players and they've got a clear way of playing. It's bloody difficult to play against. They are greater than the sum of their parts more often than not. The two teams meet Saturday at Samara Stadium for the right to advance to a semi-final against Russia or Croatia. Article continued. England and Sweden have met twice previously in World Cup play, a 2-2 draw in 2006 and a 1-1 draw in 2002. Overall, England has won just 2 of the last 15 meetings. The last was an exhibition in 2012. Zlatan Ibrahimovic scored 4 times to lead the Swedes to a 4-2 victory in Stockholm. Ibrahimovic is retired from international football now, and while Sweden has since forged a stout defensive identity, its post-Zlatan attack hasn't inspired fear in opponents. The English are coming off a tense but ultimately euphoric round of 16 game against Colombia. After giving up an injury time equalizer that forced a 1-1 draw, England triumphed 4-3 in a shootout. It was a morale booster for the Three Lions, who had been knocked out of 3 World Cups on penalties since 1990. Harry Kane said the young English side grew up a lot in that match. It shows the togetherness, shows the character. Kane said, "I spoke about it before, but these are the moments you really see it." England went 2-1-0 in the group stage to finish second to Belgium. The round was highlighted by Kane's hat-trick and a 6-1 thrashing of Panama. Kane leads the field in Russia with 6 goals. Sweden finished atop its group in Russia to face Switzerland in the opening match of the knockout round. Emil Forsberg scored on a deflection in the 66th minute of a grinding 1-0 victory. Article continued below. Coach Jonna Andersson was asked afterward if Sweden has been underrated at the World Cup. "I think you'll have to ask everyone else that question. We know that we are a good team. We've earned our success. We know how we've got this far," he said. What other teams and countries think about that? That's not terribly interesting. Baby boom. Fabian Delph is back with England after leaving Russia for the birth of his 3rd child. He and his wife Natalie welcomed their daughter on Wednesday. Delph left the team following its 1-0 loss to Belgium in the group stage finale and missed the match against Colombia. Sweden captain Andreas Granqvist and his wife are expecting a child any day now, but the centre-back says he won't sit out the match against England. Missing man, Sweden defender Mikael Lustig won't play Saturday because of yellow card accumulation. The right-back collected his 2nd yellow card of the tournament for a tug on Switzerland striker Josip Drmic in the first half of Tuesday's match in St. Petersburg. The team will have Sebastian Larsson back from a ban, however, and the holding midfielder should go straight back into the starting lineup. Nod to the skipper. Sweden's fans hung around following the victory over Switzerland, chanting the coach's name. Andersson came back out to the field for a curtain call to acknowledge them. "Well, of course, it's sort of a surreal feeling to be standing in St. Petersburg on the pitch afterward and a number of people are calling out by name. That's quite extraordinary and quite strange," he said. History. England won its only World Cup in 1966 and hasn't made it to the semi-finals since 1990 in Italy, when it was eliminated on penalties by West Germany en route to a 4th-place finish. Sweden last made it to the semi-finals in 1994 but fell 1-0 to Brazil in Pasadena. The Swedes have never won a World Cup title.